Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm disgusted at myself because I did this video yesterday, which was December 7th, because I was looking all good with my Makeup Queen Challenge look on. And I edited that one, scheduled that one, and I deleted it off my phone. So then I went on to edit this video and realized I deleted this one instead. So we're still gonna start here with chapstick. I'm all sorts of full troll today. I'm gonna just breeze through this. Try not to stumble so I won't have to edit. Excuse me, I'm looking at my hair and needed to be brushed. Probably didn't even make a difference. Anyway, the rules will be below, so just make sure you read them. I'm gonna try and make this as short as possible. Feels like I'm sitting low. Anyway, I'm gonna show you items. The rules will be below. Some of these are my favorite things I love, my tried and true for skincare and for makeup, and then other stuff. And so I will tell you what's what when I show you. Is this even on here properly? Okay, I'm not going to edit that out. So there's a makeup box. I took everything out, and as I show you, I'm going to put it back in. This is the skincare box. Oh, that was heavy. All right, Nomad Cosmetics. Berlin Underground. I bought it. This one is mine. This one is the new one. It was $29 because it was being discontinued. I did a collab with Erica Conger. You can see that look on here, on YouTube, on my channel, of course, and on my Instagram. You can see pictures. I think I put pictures on there. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is what it looks like. When I purchased it, it was $29. And so I bought a second one because I really liked it. If you like grunge, you will love this palette. And you can do borderline neutral looks with this if you're not into grunge. And then it went on sale for $19. And I'm like, oh, if I had known, but who would have known? Anyway, but now I know that when they're trying to get rid of something, the price will be drastically reduced. Back in the day, I had the Fenty Moroccan Spice palette. I really like this palette. It had mixed reviews, but I really liked it. This is what it looks like. And I did open up some of these things in the video yesterday. I'm just trying to be quick today. To get it over with because I don't want to edit a lot. This editing for Vlogmas is just insane. Soft Glam ABH palette. I remember I had this back in the day and I loved all the looks that I did with it, except all the looks were soft and I'm just like, what can I do with this? And then I'm like, Soft Glam does supposed to be soft eyeshadow looks. I prefer me in bold, deep, rich colors. But I did really like that palette, but it was just like a softer, very soft looks where I could just throw it on and it all would always just look good. And so I did really like that. That was on sale at Ulta. And so I purchased that. The Moroccan Spice palette had went on sale. So that's why I purchased that. This is the Violet Voss Violet Sunset palette. It's a pressed pigment palette. My eyes cannot tolerate pressed pigments. And so when I received this in BoxyCharm, I knew I was not even going to try it. So this is one of the, and other stuff that's going to go in here. So the first three palettes I showed you, I really, really liked. And that one, I have no idea because I cannot do pressed pigments. This here is the Natasha Denona Cranberry palette. It went on sale at Sephora. And so I purchased it because I remember the one I had, I really liked it. So it's still in the original packaging. Two of the shades were non-shades on me. But it was good for just to do a look and not have to really put too much thought into it. And I found that I really liked it paired with the Camel palette. That's this one, the new one. It was on sale. And this one is mine. And if you're my complexion or even a little lighter, this is a good palette to do really neutral looks. All of her eyeshadow palettes, are good for 24 months after you open it. I've had this one September made 1 year that I've had it. This one here already hit hard pan, so that's the only one that's concerning. But all the rest of the shades, I do really like. And I did like this one too. The hard pan is just kind of disturbing me. This shade for me, for my skin tone, is a good blend out shade. Like if you go ham on a shadow or if you're having trouble blending a shadow out, this is what I would automatically reach for because it is almost my skin tone and it would really blend things out. This, of course, to deepen up the crease, you can put this transition. You can do whatever you want with these shadows, but I really do enjoy that palette for a quick, I need something to blend something else out. So this is in the other stuff category. only because I haven't tried them. It's the Scott Barnes palettes. I have 2 of them. They were on sale or I had a code or something. This one is Shimmering Sand. Sorry for that glare. And the reason this is in other stuff is because, and that's what that one looks like on the inside. This one is Tequila Sunrise. And this is what this looks like on the inside. This is in the other stuff category because I haven't used those particular palettes. I love this natural one. I love the Color Bomb one, but I don't know how these perform. So I cannot speak to that. This was in a bundle. This is from Fenty Beauty. It was in a bundle and it was cheaper for me to get the bundle for the mascara and the eyeliner and the eyeshadow brush versus getting things individually. This is the Body Lava and the shade is Who Needs Clothes. I don't use Body Lava type stuff. And so, but as I said, it was cheaper to get it with the bundle than to purchase what I wanted to purchase individually. And so I already knew this was going to go in a giveaway. So if you know you like this, awesome. If not, you can gift it like how I'm gifting it. Hint, hint. Something I love, my tried and true, the Milk Hydro Grip Face Primer. So you're getting one of these, because yes, I have backups. Another thing that I love, the Lancome Long Time No Shine Loose Setting and Mattifying Powder, and it's in the shade Translucent. This is great for if you just want to set your under eye concealer or to set all over your face, and it really is translucent and it really is mattifying. So if that's your jam, spread it on your toast and have a good meal. That was just weird. Something else I love. Oh my gosh, the Lancome Cils Boost XL, Cils Booster XL. It's a mascara base and a mascara primer. This is the one I have. When I saw these on sale, so I'm gonna put this one in the box. When I saw this on sale, I think it was the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I got a few because this works for me under any mascara. I love this stuff. And it does go on white. Doesn't matter because you're going to put a colored mascara on top of it. That is a tried and true for me. I love it. Also, I love the Lancome Definicils mascara. So you're going to get one of these. And I do have a backup of that because the Lancome stuff, as I said, went on sale like half off. And I'm just like, ooh, them half off sales be getting me, y'all. Y'all, also in here will be, sorry for that stumble thing I just did. I was going to say one thing and then said something else. The Lorac Front of the Lorac Front of the Line Pro Liquid Eyeliner. This liquid eyeliner was the first liquid eyeliner I was ever able to use without making a mess. I had been using, and this was going back to like 2006. I was using the Stila Smudge Pot Max Fluid Line. And I was experimenting with different liquid liners and they would always just bleed or it would transfer up into my puffiness up here. And it was just messy. And I was new to makeup too. So some of it was user error, but I found out that even now a lot of liquid liners, they just don't work well with me. I may be unable to get a thin line, which means the line is thick and then it transfers up here. This was the first liquid eyeliner I was able to use. I look really weird, like way down here. What was my sentence? This was the first liquid eyeliner I was able to use and do a crisp, clean, thin line. And so I've stuck with it ever since. I have tried other liquid liners since then, like if they came in BoxyCharm or something like that. But that's a tried and true for me. And I was really happy I found that. This is a other than Trust Fund Beauty Better Than Therapy Lip Oil. You guys know me in chapstick. So lip oil, this came in BoxyCharm. I'm like, I'm not even going to try it because I'm a chapstick hoe. Yes, they need to pay me. And tried and true, I love the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Amplifying Eye Primer. It is a tacky primer. And so you may not be able to put a shadow on. Let me grab a brush here. You put the primer on, you can either use your fingers to blend it out, or for me, I use a brush. And if you've seen any of my makeup videos, you've seen me do that. And for most shadows, I then have to pat it on because it is a tacky primer. There are very few shadows that I can actually just put it on and swipe it, and it's usually the metallic shades, whether it's a dual chrome or just a regular metallic or multi-chrome. I am able to put those on and swipe it, and I think because those types of shadows are softer. But for most matte shadows, I have to pat it on, and once it's on, then I can go back and blend it. So that's just something that may or may not help you. And then your eyelid texture may be different than mine. My lids are not particularly oily, so that may make a difference. I don't know. So I'm just saying all of that just to say, I don't know what I'm saying, because I'm still annoyed that I deleted the wrong video. But anyway, so you will receive this. I love that eyeshadow primer. You will also receive 2 packs of Neutrogena makeup remover wipes. There's 7 in each packet. I don't know where these came from. And I do use these, but I get the 24 pack or whatever. So I don't know, like, if it was just on sale, and they're like $1 something a piece, or maybe I needed a certain amount for free shipping or something. Like, I don't even know how I came about having 2 of these. Like, I really don't. But you're going to get these because these are my tried and true as well. And I know a lot of people are getting away from using wipes, and that's fine. But for me, my issue is trying to get off the eyeliner under my lower lash line, especially if I use a gel liner. Eyeshadow powder as liner is not an issue, but gel eyeliner under here, it's always a struggle for me to get it off. And I do have products that I can use, but it just takes me longer. And sometimes I'm just feeling impatient. I just want to wash my face because I'm exhausted. I want to go to bed because it's like 6 in the morning because I'm nocturnal. And so anyway, what I do with these is I take one out. I pour my cellar water on it, squeeze out the excess, and then I remove my eye makeup. And doing it that way, there's not a lot of tugging, there's not a lot of pulling. The makeup comes off a lot easier, even my gel liner underneath, because this is saturated with the micellar water. There we go. These are samples, and I was going to use them, and then I'm thinking, realistically, am I? No, because I've had them for a while and haven't tried them. And so these are in the other category because some of them. This is the other category. The other stuff category. Beauty blender, pore minimizing primer. You'll get a sample of that. You will get a sample of JOA pore deactivator, pore minimizing and mattifying primer infused with tea tree extract. You'll receive a sample of that. And the same brand, hydrating and brightening primer. This one is infused with blue-green algae. You'll receive that. I don't know. I think it might have been some. I don't even know how I got these, because Ulta doesn't do samples, and these are not Sephora products that I know of. Well, Beauty Blender is. I don't know, but that's going to be in the box. This I remember liking back in the day. Hourglass Mineral Veil Face Primer. I do remember liking this back in the day. As I said, these have just been sitting here, and I'm just like, let me just give them away. Hopefully somebody will use them. I do remember back in the day liking the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. These are samples that came in something. This one is in Sin. This one is the original. And I do remember liking those. So that's the makeup box. All right, we're going to jump into the skincare box, and I'm going to have to repackage this one. Or can I take everything out super quick? For the skincare box, something that I really love for washing my face with, and this is how it came wrapped, if I'm not going to unwrap it. This is the Garnier, the Gentle Sulfate-Free Cleanser. Gently foams to remove oil, impurities, and makeup for soft, healthy looking skin, all skin types, including sensitive. I used this at someone's house one night, and the next day when I came home, I purchased my own. And this I did purchase from Amazon because there was a period of time where I could not find this in the stores. And with COVID, I'm like, I ain't really trying to go in a bunch of stores anyway. And so I want to send this to you. And I purchased like 3 of them because I couldn't find them. So I'm like, I'm not running out of this. I do have sensitive skin, temperamental skin, reactive skin. This for me works really well. It leaves my skin feeling clean, not feeling tight, and also feeling moisturized. And what I do like about this is that it does what it says. It does remove, makeup. Anything but mascara and eyeliner. When I've had on foundation, powder, dryer, I didn't have that on, but that's what the beep was. Blush, eyeshadow, but no liner, no mascara. This actually took all of that off. And I would wash my face a second time with it just as a double cleanse. But this will remove your non-stubborn makeup, your non-waterproof type makeup stuff. This is, I love this, and the packaging is a waste because it comes in here and then you take this out and then it comes in this box. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross Stress Repair Face Cream. This stuff here, this is expensive. This thing is $72. I only buy it when it's on sale and with points. My skin loves this. When I first got it, I was using it like a regular moisturizer. And I ran out in like 2 months. And I said, I'll be damned if I'm going to spend $72 every 2 months for a moisturizer. And so I started cutting back how much I use. I'm trying to get the lid back on the box. I may have to just set this aside and do that later. Why is this giving me problems? And so I find that I only need maybe like a dime size amount. And so now what I do, I'm going to put that back later. So now what I do, I just dab like 3 dots here, a couple of dots here, a couple of dots here, a few dots here. And that's enough for my whole entire face. And so at this point, this is annoying. Oh, I just got it closed. I was going to say it's annoying me. I couldn't close it. And I'm finding now it's lasting me about 4 months, which is better. And you can use it AM and PM. Something else that's going to be in here, speaking of Dr. Dennis Gross, I'm sending you his alpha beta pills. One is the extra strength. My skin was like, nope, nope, nope. So I used the universal. And so these are the ones you will receive. And I will tell you now, the expiration date is January 2022. So when you get these, use them right away. And they do say you can use one every day, either at night or in the morning. For me, because my skin is sensitive, my skin can only tolerate these every other day. There's a step 1, and they're both pre-moistened, and it has on here, you know, step 1, exfoliate and smooth. So you open it, you open the white all over your face. If you want to do behind your ears, you can, under your chin, around your neck, all of that. And then you're supposed to wait for 2 minutes. But by the time I do all of that, because I take my time doing all of that, the 2 minutes is up, or my face is burning. So then I'll open up number 2, which says anti-aging neutralizer. And I can feel right away that this does neutralize this. And so then I'll do all of that all over again. Da, da, da. And this is more moist than this one. So you can just keep going. You can do your chest area if you want to. And so I do really like that. I don't use them every other day because I'm using a prescription Retin-A. And I don't want to over exfoliate my skin. Normally when I use one of these, it might be the evening of a day that I wore a mask, because masks do irritate my skin. And like this redness you see here and some stuff that's going on is from the mask. And so that's usually when I will use this. And so maybe now just once a week, but I do know people that use it every day. And if your skin can tolerate it, go for it. It's great. But if you're using Retin-A, don't use that every day because you don't want to over exfoliate your skin, which leads me to, I love this. Peter Thomas Roth Pumpkin Enzyme Mask Resurfacer. Enzymic Dermal Resurfacer. This does what it says it does, and it does smell like pumpkin. It smells like a pumpkin pie. It smells so good. And I don't like fragrance in my stuff. But it's not in the box because I told myself I was going to use it. But then afterward is when I started using the Retin-A, and I'm reading about that and not over exfoliating. And so I never used it. This is a wonderful product. All of the masks, except the blue algae one, which I haven't tried yet, does for me what it says it's going to do. And when I would use this, you put it on, and I have like a gentle exfoliator thing, and so you just gently massage it in, or you can just gently massage it in with your hands, and then you rinse it off. My skin would feel smooth as a baby's ass. I kid you not. This right here, and I'm almost sad that I'm not going to use it because I love how it works. But again, I got to take good care of my skin. Also, Peter Thomas Roth Irish Mud Purifying Black Mask. This to me does purify, and my skin really likes it. I still have a trial size one. A travel size one. And I still only have 6 months more of that one until it expires. And this is good for 24 months. And so I'm like, if I were to open this, like, am I even going to finish it when I'm still using like the little teeny tiny one? And so I decided, okay, I'm just going to give this away. And I do have a travel kit of the masks, and they're in tubes, and each one they say it's good for 6 or 7 uses, which is more feasible for me because I'm not using masks all the time because of the prescription stuff that I'm putting on my face along with just regular cleansing. And so that's going to go to you. Love that stuff. Years ago, I saw Wayne Goss do a video on Drunk Elephant. This is the Key bar. This one is the Juju bar. The Juju bar is exfoliating. So what he would say was he would use this one in the morning and this one at night. And I do have this one in my shower. And when I travel, I take these with me. There was a sale or I had points or something and I purchased this one because it is great for traveling, even though like right now I'm not. I don't know who is. But it could be just a good introduction for you to try these to see if you like them. You can get each one in a full size. But this, I really like this. My skin really like this. And the exfoliating one, the Juju bar, it's really nice. Both of these were really nice. And so if you're one of those people who really enjoys or misses bar soap where you lather it up and do that, that would be wonderful. What else do I have here? You are going to get my Cellar cleansing water. This, I needed something for a certain amount for free shipping. And this was like, I think $2 or something. So I purchased a few of these. And so this is a travel size one. This is 3.4 fluid ounces. You're going to receive that. And you're going to receive Sephora reusable cotton pads. And so when I use these, it's 7 in here. It comes in a bag. I did not open this one at all. It comes in a bag and you have the 7 cloths in here, and I'm not going to touch them, but there's 7 in here. They are machine washable and then you let them air dry. So what I'm sending you this for, there's a video posted prior to this one that you'll see like why I'm getting rid of these. So what you can do is, they're not good for removing makeup unless this is your skin tone, because for me, because my foundation matches my skin, it just ruined them. And so they were like a one and done. However, these are not makeup remover pads. These are reusable cotton pads. And so anyway, if you want to use them for makeup or removing swatches, you have the micellar water for that. But I think these are really meant for toner. To put, instead of using a cloth or a wipe, put the toner on here and then put it on your face. And one side is smooth, which does feel smooth, and the other side is textured for exfoliating. But what I found was when I was using on my face, because they are really thin, it was still irritating my skin. And when I removed, I'm not going to get into that, just watch the video because I go into what it did to my under eye. It was just horrible because my skin is so sensitive. You will receive Q-tips because I keep them here for when my eyes tear when I do makeup, and of course I do have some in my bathroom. But tried and true, love these. So these are my favorites. You will receive Eucerin Advanced Repair Hand Cream, very dry skin it says. Dermatological skincare, has ceramidicides. No, that's not what the word is. Ceramide 3 and other stuff it says it has in here. This is a weird product in the sense that if you put on a lot at one time, your skin doesn't feel greasy, but it just feels really slippery. And so I'll put a little bit, the palm of my hand, I rub it in all over. You know, I'll wait, you know, maybe up to a minute. I'm still rubbing it in. Then I'll put a little bit more and I'll rub it in. And I also make sure I rub it in along my cuticles. So make sure you're doing your cuticles, especially if you have dry skin. You know, when you're using this product or any lotion for that point, make sure you're doing your cuticles, make sure you're doing in between, you know, your fingers and also in between your thumb area. And I know all of that probably looks weird. Even doing all of that, this still feels a little slick, but not greasy like you dipped your hand in Crisco. After maybe like 2 minutes, your skin will feel smoother than a baby's what? Yeah, a baby's ass. And I find that with this, even after I put this on, it might be like a couple hours later and I might go wash dishes and I, you know, wash dishes and dry my hands. Like my skin is still really soft and smooth. And so it doesn't say, I don't think, like how long the effect lasts with this, but it does last through a few hand washings, which is great. And this is a travel size one. This is 2.7 ounces. Dermatologist recommended brand, fragrance, dye, and paraben free. Fast absorbing, which is really kind of not. Non-greasy formula to moisturize and repair very dry skin. Yes, it is non-greasy and it does moisturize. And so you're going to get that. My hands love that. This is in the other stuff category. Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream Moisturizer. I didn't try this because when I looked at the reviews were mixed, and I didn't want to try it and not like it when I can give it away to somebody else who really might like it. His serum, I do like, only if I don't put moisturizer on top of it, because the moisturizer would never soak into my skin. It would just sit there and it felt weird as hell. And so days when I don't put on the moisturizer, I will do my regular skincare, put the serum on, and just leave that for the day, especially if I'm not going outside anywhere, which, no COVID, like, so I'm really not going anywhere. So this is in the other stuff category. I don't know how it works personally. Some people love it, some people hate it. This is, I have two more things. This is just a small little dinky container, and this is a love it, this is a favorite, and I have washed it. Actually, I don't even think I used this one at all. It came in like a 3-piece set. One was clear, one was purple. I forget what the other color was. The one I have, I use for if I'm at the bottom of like lotion or something that's in a tube and I cannot pump it out, I'll sit this on the countertop and put that on top of it and just let it sit. You know, you might have to prop it up so it just stays. And then by the next morning, all the product that was in the container will be in here. And then you just put the lid on it and you can use your cream or your gel or whatever from out of here. So I'm just going to put this in here because I've had that and just have not used it. Guess what, y'all? Chapstick! Did you think you were not going to get a chapstick? This is the classic original. Comment below if you thought there was not going to be a chapstick in here. So that's going to be it for this video. The rules will be down below. I don't want to say anything and misspoke, say something that isn't quite right. So just read below what you need to do. And it will involve Instagram because that's how I'm going to notify whoever wins. And so just read below what it is that I'm asking you to do. And one of you will receive the makeup box. One will receive the skincare box. And it is open international. If you happen to be in a country that is not receiving packages from the United States, I will total up the box and you will get an e-gift card, because I don't want to leave out those of you who are not in the United States, who are not receiving packages from the United States right now. So I appreciate you for watching. I will say you have to be a subscriber as of the time this video is uploaded to be eligible. And I do that on purpose because I want to reward those of you who are supporting my channel, who are watching my videos, who are commenting on my videos. And so that's it for this video. I want to go thank you for watching, and you'll see me in the next video.